This time last year, we were heading into the worst wave of the pandemic so far, with hospital admissions in England on this steep rise towards 4,000 a day. Fast forward to last month, and here we can see a similarly sharp increase. The good news is that daily admissions remain below half what they were at the peak. But ministers are concerned about a rise in hospital admissions among older population groups. The over-85s is a relatively small pool of people, but adjusted for population has been the worst affected throughout the pandemic. More broadly, admission rates are going up in all adult age groups, shown by this uptick in December. This is a snapshot of confirmed COVID patients in hospital in the past 3 months. Increasing evidence is that Omicron is a milder variant of COVID, but it spreads incredibly quickly. To see what this means in hospital, we can divide the total number of patients into 3 groups. The first, the dark line at the top, is the people in hospital for another ailment, but test positive for the virus through routine testing. They now make up about a third of confirmed COVID patients. The more important block, the one in the middle, the light blue block, is the number of people in hospital for COVID treatment. The most critically ill, those on mechanical ventilators, the bottom line, are here. This number has remained pretty stable, so increasing numbers of patients in hospital for COVID, but they're not as ill as in previous waves. General trends are a helpful tool, but it's more of a mixed bag when we break the data down by regions. The rest of England is estimated to be about 10 days behind London. You can see hospital admissions rising in the capital from mid-December. But, and it's a very cautious but, there are the first signs of a slowdown, according to the head of NHS providers. Government ministers will be keeping an eye on this. Other regions of England are still on the rise. Adjusted for population, hospital admissions in the northwest and the Midlands are shooting up. Remember, this data won't reflect household mixing at Christmas due to the lag between catching COVID and serious illness. And it will be another week or two before we see a potential impact of schools going back. A lot still hangs in the balance.